I picked them and separated them yesterday. I covered them because they weren't going in the fridge right away. I'm gonna work on these. These ones are the ones that are gonna go bad sooner, that are going to be turned into ice cream jams, jellies. I only have so many hands, so whatever I can fit in here and successfully clean, that's what we're gonna work on first. Alright, so I have a little system. Everything that's not going to look like the whole strawberry at the end of it is actually in the bad batch. I'm gonna go through, check them, remove the stems for obvious reasons. This little bruised part, I wouldn't eat that, so I'm gonna cut it off. Stick it in my pot. Everything in the pot's gonna be cooked down. I wanted to add a quick note. Do not add anything that is molding. Bread turned into a syrup-like consistency. Now to make our syrup, we're gonna have it on low and just let them sit, and we're gonna stir it every now and then. Okay, so it's starting to cook down. Like, it's soupy cooked down. Needs sugar. Fruit rolls, the 2-ingredient, very easy but time-consuming recipe. You take parchment paper, you line it to your pan the best of your abilities. You spread out your syrup, which is just made with strawberries and sugar, melted down on the stove. And then when you take it out of the oven, you have to make sure it's cooled down enough so you can touch it, but not so cool that it's hardened. So to cook it, you just, after lining it and everything, you stick it in your oven at the lowest setting possible for a good few hours. Or if you have a dehydrator, even better. Stick it in the dehydrator. Don't worry about it. Well, worry about it, but, you know. And then you just cut it into strips, roll it up, and then you stick it in your favorite little container and put it in the fridge. I'd say it's good for about a week or two at most. But they are really good. It tastes exactly like your syrup, just in a different form. Because it's your syrup in a different form. My next favorite recipe is this ice cream. So I make it with strawberries, without strawberries, but mostly with chocolate. You just take your sweetened condensed coconut milk, I know, and then you stick it in the microwave for a few seconds, let it melt down, and then you put an equal part of your milk, keeping everything keeping everything at a cup. Sorry. And then you put in your strawberry mix, stir it up. I also, for 2 others, I put in chocolate powder. That. I got those little shark things at Target, and I found that 1 cup specifically of whatever thing you're putting in there fills up 4. And I love them. They're really great. They're really amazing. If you don't mind ice crystals. I actually, for this next recipe, I don't like either of them. There is overnight oats and overnight chia seeds. I don't like them, but people I know do, so I decided to give this recipe a shot. I've made it before, I just don't like it. The oats specifically. You just make it like you normally would, but add in the strawberry syrup. This recipe, I messed up. It is little Jello snacks. I did not put nearly enough strawberry syrup or gelatin, so I did everything else correct except for the ingredient ratio. So it mostly tasted like water with a small hint of strawberry, as well as not being the right consistency in at all. And yes, I know gelatin packet is not vegan or vegetarian. If you want that, agar.
These are the molds I'm going to be using. There's little bees on them.
Agar is a thickening thing. It's a lot of vegans and vegetarians I know do use it. Strawberry milk! Ooh, this one was my favorite. I loved this one. Such a sweet, homey, childhood thing. Very simple, very easy. You just take your strawberry syrup, put in the milk, and if you want, it's very optional, put in a few chunks of strawberries, and you're done. Alright, I am slowly running out of things to do. We are like halfway through. So I'm gonna see how much I can put in here because I actually really loved it. And I gotta get my milk gone. And I have to finish this milk within the next few days or else it's gonna go bad. This can actually use up most of these strawberries. Just wanted to do that so I can tell if it's going bad. This recipe is quite literally just a larger version of the recipe beforehand. I just made it because I really loved it and I needed to get rid of the strawberry syrup. And I'm the only one who drinks this, so I'm gonna drink it. Alright, that took a good chunk out of it, but we still have so much and a lot more strawberries to get through. I know the perfect recipe. Now this last recipe, I'm pretty sure you all saw coming. Strawberry lemonade. I messed this one up as well. How do you mess up strawberry lemonade? You, add too much lemon and not enough sugar. So, we just added a bit more sugar afterwards, and it got drank so fast.
Whoa! You know, I added a lot of strawberry, but I wasn't expecting the lemon to be so strong.
I reacted like that, despite being a sour fanatic, because I purely was not expecting that at all. Alright, now I just gotta figure out what to do with that.